Right, another day. We'll get the rest of this tiling done.
Back on my head again. Yay!
Yay.
More tiling.
But this will be done today. And possibly, we'll see, but getting the top tiles on there as well.
Yeah.
That'll be nice. Right, we'll come back later. We'll just get on with this.
Well, ta-da, so far.
Yes.
I need to fold myself more doubly than I can to get into the little corners.
So, we're going to something to eat.
Yes.
Lillian's having salad sandwich.
Yes.
I'm having BLT. Oh, don't mind if I do. So just that little bit there to do.
Yep.
And then just round that cabinet. And then this area is floored.
Yes.
Yes. You might have to hold it up to the light. This is a tile cut I've got to make. There, and then there.
Kept in one piece.
And we want it in one piece, and we don't want this bit.
Yep. It's going to be interesting.
Yes? Do you think I can do it in one?
Well, I actually think we should do a diagonal here. And we just have a join down the grout. But
I don't think it'll look good.
Well, we'll see how you get on with this.
Yes. Now, no pressure. And after the last time you point a camera at me while I'm doing tricky stuff, you're not recording it either.
Okay.
Because you can guarantee it'll go wrong. It'll snap into a million pieces.
Of course.
And then it'll end up in Mercia City from here.
Stop talking, take it, go do it, stop procrastinating. I feel like a real Flintstone working underground with a headlight or something, head torch, but out of light. But I just had these two fantastic cuts that Chris has done to put down. So I'll show you here.
Yes.
That one that he did, oops, camera shadow, sorry, there. And there's another fantastic one on that side.
Oh, that was not as easy.
Oh,
Blinding, is it?
blinded.
Yes. So that was not as easy as it could have been. So, okay, I messed one tile up. The second tile I did it.
You did it, that's the important thing.
Yes.
Good to do you.
Indeed.
So this floor is now down. Tomorrow, because Chris is now banned from walking in here, because the last time he came in here, he walked on a tile that's got wet glue and it all splurged out, and I had to remove the tile and start again, and he's not in my good books. He's cooking tonight.
Yes. Right.
Oh,
Brilliant.
it looks so different.
It does.
Okay, next stage. I'll show you in a minute what this floor looks like, but the next thing is we need to tile the top of this cabinet and down the side so that it matches the tiles over there. That was the whole point of buying the extra tiles. It was all going to match all along there, this top, and down this side. Chris has already cut these tiles to the correct depth. We need to start, however, here so that we have a tile that comes up for this one to sit on so that we get a nice finish at the edge here. However, we've now both got broken brains because these tiles finish to match the ones over there here, and this cabinet finishes there. So the tiles are going to have to step out slightly and go down.
Yes, they are, aren't they?
They are, not nice.
Well, I don't mind. I don't care. It's you who has the broken brains with wonky things. It's like if I put a picture up, that looks all right.
That far out, it's all right, yes. So then it looks like it's done on purpose.
But Lillian will do it like that and go, oh, it's a quarter of a micrometre. That's tinier than a millimetre out. And that's it. She's broken completely forever. She can never unsee it, can you? That's why we have to have laser levels for even when you're making a sandwich. You have to have a laser level on it. It's got to be right.
Well, that's why I don't cut my sandwiches straight.
Straight.
Then it doesn't break me.
No way. Okay, so.
Stop picking on me, it's Friday.
Hello. So we now need to face the front of these then, these hollowy bricks, before we start tiling.
So, look how lovely it looks. Tiled all the way. That's what we managed to achieve over the last 2 days, 3 days, whatever, I don't remember. That's what we've managed to achieve. Lost track. So can you see those tiles over there? We are continuing and then continuing and continuing. But first of all, Chris is just making a mix of Yato so that we can fill those holes. And then we'll make it, once we've got that, we then know what depth to cut these tiles to. This has got to be one of those domino effects. You've got to do this before you can do that. I hope that makes sense. Or let me know in the comments if it doesn't. This should be comedic. You hate dealing with Yato because it goes off so quickly.
Yeah, but this is a slow one.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, so it matches me. And you've spent enough time with your hip down at floor level doing stuff. So I decided that you're rubbish at it, so I'll have to do it instead. It's literally just to backfill these hollow holes and make a mess on the tiled floor.
Okay, looking good.
Yeah, well, at least it's now, if we decide to tile, the tile's got something to grip onto apart from the little squares.
Yes.
And if you decide to face it with something else, it's got something to grip onto apart from the little squares.
Yes.
So, yeah. So we'll get these tiles sorted now, yes?
Yes. Measure up these.
And then go.
And then make some mix, put these up, and then that way,
Yeah.
because I want this one and the nice one here to make a nice edge, which then it will mean that the one at the end there will be a cut one, and we'll decide what cut it is once we finish putting them down.
Yeah, it'd be a bad one if I have anything to do with it just recently.
No, it won't. Houston, we have a problem.
Yes. Grinder overheated, well, it hasn't overheated actually. I only got that far and it's died, smoke coming out of here. So I think we need a new one.
How annoying. We just need this one cut and then all the rest of that particular section of the tiles.
I know, I got to that point. I'm going to try again. The worst thing that'll happen is it'll come to a stop and it'll trip the thing, but yeah. So hopefully I can just get this cut done.
Okay, just have to change what we're doing. We'll have to continue with that side as opposed to tiles on the other side. We can work around it if we get another one ordered online for delivery tomorrow.
Yes.
But very, very annoying.
Oh yeah, I've repaired it once.
I know.
When it's seized up at this end, and now it's seizing up at this end, so they're disposable nowadays anyway.
Yeah.
So what we did was trying to salvage a part tile that was, the amount was too short to cut on the tile cutter. We've just sacrificed another full tile, so that's fine. We're going to get this job finished today now. Okay, so we're back. I just wet it down. It's made those tiles very, very wet, but that's not a problem.
Look how that's soaked it up though, it's already dry. If I flick it up.
Yes.
Mad.
Hi. Well, I'll get some kitchen paper to dry those tiles off in a moment. Yeah, this wall was done when we did it. We never ever intended to put tiles on it. Otherwise it would have been finished a little bit better than it was. It was never meant to have tiles.
No. Gosh, how plans have changed.
It's going well. We stopped for something to eat. The belly rumbles got the better of us, didn't they?
They did indeed.
And we needed more mix making anyway, so it's sort of like, let's have something to eat. Ordered a new grinder as well.
Yes. Fingers crossed it should be here tomorrow because there's a lot of work we can't do without a grinder.
Yes, we'll get all this lot done, the cuts. And the tiles are going to have to be cut to match the wall, so they'll need to be cut with a grinder.
Afraid so.
So we can't even put tiles on this today.
I might be good at icing a cake, you know, after all these years of plaster and gunge and stuff. I never used to be very good at icing cakes.
Well, you'd be good at icing cakes if you want it to look like you've been putting lime on the walls, or?
Well, that seems to be what trendy cakes are like these days.
Hey.
Kind of half covered and crumb mix it. I don't know, they're a bit strange.
So, Lillian's down there doing things.
I'm doing really naughty things.
Yeah, you're just using the last of that adhesive up just to fill a couple of holes.
Yeah. So
They've got to have tiles behind it anyway.
Exactly. I'm using tile adhesive as filler. But because tiles are going on top eventually anyway. So we can't go any further. We do have to wait for a new grinder to come tomorrow. However, the plans are... Do you remember these tiles from down in the caves? We still have a pack left over. These are going to be used on this bottom shelf because that bottom shelf was made of bricks and looks like that. So that's going to be done there. And then it's going to have this.
The terrible cotter tiles.
Terrible cotter tiles. Whoops. As skirting board. Whoops.
Yes.
You get the idea.
Yes.
But we need a grinder for cutting terrible cotter. We need a grinder for cutting these red ones that we've done as this worktop. They're going up the side here and up the other side.
Yes, because of the wavy wall. So I want to make that as neat as possible.
Yes.
And then those there are going to be cut in half again and used as a splashback there. This is the plan for the worktop that we're going to have. We've got to build it.
It's currently in bits.
Yes, it's not perfectly square level, and that's because the tops of these bricks aren't perfectly square level. We've got to address that first. And now you can see how far out the wall is.
Yep.
But that's all right, because we'll make that work as well.
Yes.
Exciting times, exciting times. I'm giving out. I'm leaving Lily at home for something exciting, and you'll see it in this video. In fact, you'll probably see about it in a second or two. Dogs know there's something going on, so... Right, I'm off.
Dogs everywhere.
Yes.
Right, have fun.
Oh, yes.
And it's not man shopping for a change.
No, no.
But you are off to see Andy at Think Alive.
Yes.
Who's going to do us the hugest favour.
Yes. He's going to make a thing.
Right, Chris is here.
Hello.
We did a bit of a blueprint, shall we say. It's not CAD or anything like that, it's just scrawled on a piece of paper with a pencil. We measured it all up last night. We're going to make this thing out of rebar. Hopefully we got enough. It's all pretty much scrap, is it really?
Yeah, yeah.
So it's cheap and economical as well. So the first thing we're going to do, basically we're going to make the bottom, cut all the pieces, weld them together, and then take it from there. So, should we get cutting?
Yes.
Let's do it.
Yes, you've got a proper machine for doing it instead of doing it with a angle grinder.
It's outside and plugged in and ready to go.
Let's get on with it.
How many do we need? I can't remember now.
5.
3 for the bottom, innit?
Yep.
So while Chris is out doing weldy things with Andy, I'm going to see how much of this wall I can get painted. I'm not going to do the high parts on a ladder without anybody else here, but there's certainly plenty of low parts to do. I'm just using an acrylic paint that we have in white, just to match everything else, simply because this wall is cinder blocks anyway. There is no point using lime, and internal walls as well. There is no point using the lime because there's not going to be any moisture actually travelling through there. And again, these low walls are all cinder block. So, coffee in hand, I'll put some loud music on and I'll continue with this.
So, lovely. Flip it around now.
Oh, is that it?
Do the other side. Yeah, we'll do the backs after as well. Just get it tacked for now. Righto, so solid frame, that's good. What I'm going to do now, we've just been debating whether to measure these exactly or to just drop them in and gauge them by eye. It's a grill for a barbecue that's going to be burning wood and be red hot and manky. So we're just going to measure, just going to eyeball them. How does that look to you, sir?
Spot on.
The customer is king, remember. Right, you happy if I
Yes,
zip them up now? Right, let's
Yeah,
get them,
for sure.
get these welded in.
and I'll turn my back on you again.
Right, smashing. Right, so we've got to the uppy bits. Trying to figure out how to do it really, because we want them on a slight angle purely for aesthetics. We've already determined that this box is going to be
It's going to be massive.
huge amounts of wood.
Yes.
So we've just kind of set them up with the magnets, eyeballed them. I've just asked Chris if he's happy, but
Yes. I said there's no point in asking me if they look about right, because I am not the person
he's
to
not the person for that job.
be for level, square, or I can't even draw a straight line with a ruler. Okay.
Right, there we go. That's phase 1 complete. Happy?
Oh, very, very happy.
Chris is happy, customer's happy.
Yeah, yeah. I've already decided that I'm going to get it back. When Lillian says when we're going to use it, I say we'll have to leave it to dry first.
Right, yeah. Yeah, we're not going to paint it either because it's just going to have a fire in it, so there's not much point.
No, that's
Cool.
right.
Right, what's next then?
The repurposing of a fire grate.
Right, okay, let's repurpose a fire grate.
Oh yes.
So the next thing we need to do, this is going to be the grill for cooking. Is that right?
Yep.
Yep.
That's the one.
This needs lifting up to the same 15 centimetres gap under here. The idea is, I think, not giving anything away, you drag the smoldering embers from there,
Yep.
from your fire that's going to be sat next to it here, underneath here. So we need to lift this up a bit to make it accessible. And it's got this little thin piece on here which apparently used to hold a tray.
It did.
So we're going to just grind that off.
Right, so we've got 2 on already, this side. Now do the other side.
That's right. Oh. That's it. I think so. I reckon so.
Looks it. Whew. That isn't going anywhere. If anything, I can make a noise on your bench. It'll never have a stake on that heavy. Absolutely perfect.
So wonderful. Anything else?
No, that's it.
That's it.
That is it for the weldy side.
Time for a nice cold beer then.
That's an idea.
So whilst Chris has been out, this is as far as I've got.
Yeah, and I'm just walking in front of you because I'm very ignorant. 'Cause I'm more excited.
What do you think?
Awesome. Looks great. And for one coat as well, that's done really well, hasn't it?
It has, yes. Yeah. I didn't do the top bit. I explained earlier, I think, that I wasn't going to go up the ladders without somebody being here.
No.
I did as far as I could reach.
Yeah, done awesome.
This is so much bigger and brighter again.
It's a lot lighter. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right, so, better go and get the bits out of the car and show me what Andy's made.
Yes.
That's the first bit.
And here's the other bit that Andy made himself.
Wow, that is awesome.
I know, it's quite heavy too. About there, I think. What do you reckon?
That looks brilliant.
Does, doesn't it?
Absolutely brilliant, yes. Thank you so much, Andy. That's fab.
So
what I think you need to do is to explain to people who don't know what a parrilla is, a parrilla from South America, because this is different to a standard barbecue.
I tried explaining it one way when decided it'd be better to show you. So, basically, and no, we're still not trying it. Basically, yeah, you put your wood in there and more than you need, and you start your fire under there. That gets these going, and then the coals go over there, and that's it.
So, you saw how far I got yesterday. Now, Chris spending the day with me today rather than being off with Andy. He's so excited. Thank you so much, Andy. Making the metalwork for going in the barbecue is absolutely perfect. So, I couldn't get any further, as I said, with the painting. Now, there's 2 of us here, happy for one of us to go up a ladder. So, we'll get all of this finished. And then, in the next video, you should see everything finished. Painting will be done, the tiling is done, the top will be put on here. Can't wait to see what that looks like. And hopefully, first burn on the barbecue.
So if you're enjoying what we're doing, give us a thumbs up, write comments below, or things that you see you think, I would have done that slightly different.
Yep.
That would be awesome. And if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. It'll really help us out.
Yep.
And there's another bit that Lynn didn't mention in that last little bit, her secret project. So, you have to watch out for that one.
I wasn't going to mention that unless it went well. If it went badly, I was just going to brush it under the carpet.
We
haven't got a carpet.
No, we don't. No, we don't. And we've also got to be as honest as possible and show us failures.
I know.
Which is probably not going to happen because you're super.
Oh, okay.
Super duper pooper skeeper.
No pressure then.
No way.
So guys, we'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now.